Hi there, this is Bethany, retired funeral director turned dog groomer. And 2 years ago, my man, our daughter, and myself left our so-called normal and established lifestyle in Ontario, Canada, for a life we always chatted about during morning coffee. Fast-tracking our retirement plans, chasing our dreams, risking our future in the race against old age, we purchased 7 unseen off-grid acres in the wilderness of Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia. We downsized everything we owned, loaded up a trailer, our dog, 2 cats, an ATV, and hauled ourselves 2,100 kilometers east to our new land. We knew for sure that our life was about to make a drastic change, but what we didn't know was that we were relocating to the most gorgeous place we'd ever seen. We took a chance and it's been worth it. Join us as we navigate our new RV lifestyle. New climate, new landscape, new wildlife, building a world we dreamed of in a place only seen in postcards from the ground up. Thanks for visiting and subscribe to my channel if you would enjoy the content of a 40-something gal running away into the woods with her family.
You're such a good boy. Oh, the lady loves you.
I'm using my Niagara Falls coffee mug this morning. I used to go every single year to the water park, do all the touristy things, and it was just, it was a tradition that we kept up for quite a while. So this mug I got the last winter that we went there. The picture here, this is Niagara Falls here. I got this picture from a very dear friend of mine who was also a very dear friend of my biological father. And I'm wearing this shirt today. I got this shirt the same year that I got this coffee mug. So I have a big connection with Niagara Falls. I love Niagara Falls. It is absolutely beautiful and a fun place to go. You know, when I was a kid, my mom used to take my sister and I to Niagara Falls, and she did not have a lot of money. We couldn't like travel on a plane to Florida, for example. We couldn't do like extravagant trips like that, but she would pack us a picnic and we would go to Niagara Falls for the day because she said that was always something that she could afford. She didn't get us like touristy things, but we had the experience, you know. Anyway, a lot of memories and connections with Niagara Falls. Basically everything we have is a very meaningful thing. Like I'm just looking around here in the RV. Even my 3 little plants up here, you know, we only had a couple vehicles and a trailer to bring our stuff, so I didn't have a lot of room. So I chose 3 very meaningful plants. There's a spider plant. Oh, sorry, it's such a glare from the sun. How horrible. The spider plant was gifted by my mom, and then there's a succulent that was gifted to me by my stepdaughter, and then there's a succulent that my sister and brother-in-law had at their wedding, and it's doubled in size now. Anyway, speaking of plants, we're gonna take a walk through the gardens and see what's going on. I gotta whisper because my daughter's Punky is there. She has a friend over for the weekend, and they're still sleeping. There's some radish growing in there. Tomato plant. There's more radish here. You can see a row of them there. Cucumber, dill, berries. This is where I put the asparagus, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like when it starts growing. Cauliflower bolted, so it's not going to amount to anything. More cucumber, so the goal is to have it drain along the back here, the cucumber. Alright, that's it for the little garden. I love wildflowers. It's literally just a weed, but it's so pretty. Really bummed out because this planter, I put a bunch of sunflower seeds and cosmos in there, and they did sprout. They started sprouting, and they were all coming up right here, and something got into this planter and chewed my sunflowers, all of them chewed. See? Chewed off. Chewed. You can see the seeds, they were eaten. So this isn't gonna work out here. I might have to put just like a basket of flowers or something. I don't know what to do there. I'm gonna let these sunflowers go and see if they amount to anything, but yep, something got in there and chewed it away. Probably a chipmunk. All right, now the big garden. It's a beautiful day today. Oh my goodness. Look at that full sun. Here we are. Watermelon doesn't seem to be doing very good at all. I don't know what's happening, but there is a new growth there. So I'm just letting it do its thing. I don't know if that'll work out, that watermelon. We'll try. The squash is doing good. It's coming along. There's one there, one there. And tomato plant here already has some flowers. So there's one tomato plant up in the little garden, another one here, and they're cherry tomatoes, so there'll probably be a lot. And I'm the only one that eats tomatoes, although Manfred's been getting into eating some tomatoes. Hydrangea's still doing good. Starting to get a little flower bud there. And over here, daffodils, bleeding heart is doing well. It's got some new growth under there. Another daffodil there. It's still good. Hosta here is doing very well. I love hostas, and another one back here I didn't show you. Now this tomato plant, sadly, it does have some offshoots, so I'm gonna let it go. It did lose its top piece, so I doubt it will amount to much. But it's still growing, so I'm just gonna leave it be, see what happens. And the pepper plants, there's 4. I think those are sweet peppers, 2 plants of hot peppers. Now all my pea seeds didn't germinate either, so I'm not gonna have a lot, maybe a meal or 2. But there's 1 there, 1 here. It's already got some flowers. And a few here. Oh, look. Peas are coming. I should get them up off the ground, a little bit. There's some peas. Yeah, I got some work to do in this garden. And then here's where I put the carrots, and here's where I put the beets, and nothing has germinated. I'm not sure what's happening there. Yeah, I don't see anything coming. And it's rained and stuff too. It's not because it's too dry or anything. And the potatoes are doing really well. They need to be pounded. So you can see all the potatoes there. Big row of potatoes. Onion is doing really good. Onion. I'm gonna pull some this weekend. We're having a few good meals for the long weekend. Some chicken pulled out, we got a roast beef. We do have potatoes, so I'm gonna add some garlic scapes, which are beautiful. Garlic scapes, they're beautiful. We're picking them this weekend, snipping them off, so we can get more energy going to the bulb. Oh, look at that one. Fuchsia, iris. Daylilies are coming. Sweet corn. It's all sprouting. And there are beans coming up. I don't want to walk through here though, because I have stuff everywhere. There's some beans. Bean. Nice, all the beans. And I did put some lupins down here and some cucumber, but I don't know if any of that will happen because it's pretty grassy here. We'll see. All right, let's go have coffee. I'm dog sitting for a neighbor, so I'm walking over. Just going past the garden. First rose that I've seen on the road. There's another one, there's another one. Oh, they're all here now. I can smell them. It's gonna start smelling like perfume for a little while around here. That's it. Walks over. Took him for a stroll. Nice little nature hike. Sat with him for a little bit. The owners left me a bowl of homemade candy. So I had to sit there and eat some, of course. And I'll go back later and probably bring him over to my house for a bit later. Now I'm just walking home. It's so beautiful today. Perfect day to be walking. That's where the waterfall is usually. Can you believe the rapids came like all the way out to here? All the way to there. Really fills up early spring with the melt and then dries to nothing in the summer. Ooh, the bugs are bad in here. Hi, Tessa. Look at the cow parsnips. Beautiful. If you hear that music in the distance, it's my man and his buddy up the road fishing. They got the tunes blaring over there. It's so pretty. That's where the plums are. And here and over in our sanctuary. Alright, I came down here to get the tarp. I keep forgetting to come back to get it. When I moved my tent that used to be there, I think next time I bring it down here, I'm going to set it up over here somewhere, right about there, I think, by the hammock. It's just not the same when the water's not flowing, you know? Alright. I'm going to get the tarp, and then I'm going to go let that dog out for one last pee before bedtime. And then I'm going to work on editing this video and getting it out to you guys for tomorrow.